Okay. So I did manage to offline figure out how the heck to get up there without having to go and basically do anything. Okay, no, okay, okay. We got on Twitch, we're YouTube is really okay. Yeah, I figured out how to get up here. Didn't have to beat any Titans, and I have set up our next team. So let me quickly toss up a couple more things on our display here. So we have 6 of 8 badges. We got this one left to do. And then our current team is now, we got a Fortress. We pulled a Sligma. We pulled a Metatite that we're going to make Metacham. A Bomb of Snow, and a Rotom. So, I did level these guys up already. Let me just see what moves might help us here. So, like Heavy Slam's alright, but honestly, I might just do the 2 super effective and also use this thing to set up spikes and toxic spikes. And then Slugma. Don't think anything else in here is really gonna I'm not sure. And then yeah, so the issue with this one is we really don't have anything that's gonna work super great, because obviously for the most part fighting type moves are going to be resisted, as will I believe the psychic also resists psychic. So what the better play might be to do is I think the only, yeah, like this isn't going to be super effective. These are all special attackers more or less that we're fighting. So the burn having the physical attack isn't big, but the chip damage might be better. Like this has the potential to freeze, and frozen can really put in a lot of work. Or paralysis. So I think we might actually swap out. And this is probably the best learn set we're gonna get. I wonder if I do actually wonder if instead of Ingrain we give this thing Aurora Veil because it's gonna set snow. And then we give it Ice Shard priority as well, just to try and finish things off. But yeah, we're mostly going with like neutral. don't really have anything super great into this. Obviously, Fortress kind of resists a lot of the stuff because it's mostly Fairy, Grass, or Psychic. And Ghost on the one, but our other issue is we are gonna have to fight Nemona going into this, so she always leads Lycanroc, so a Force Palm might be good for that part of the fight. And then what, she also gonna have a Palmy and I believe it's Quax. Yeah, because I believe, no, I chose for Coco, so I think it's Sprigatito. So I think Medicham is probably our best lead into this, but I'm pretty sure we fight Nemona going into this fight. And I think this is the last time we'll see her. So, oh, I'm so far away from my mic. So, okay, so yeah, so we're gonna fight Nemona. Let me crank this up a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna fight Nemona. So I think she's gonna lead Lycanroc. We're gonna hope Medicham can take it down. I can't remember her exact team from this. There'll be a Palmy and I believe a Sprigatito. Yeah, so Lycanroc. I think Lycanroc is probably faster. I wonder if I take this gym on... Okay, so that's reducing my accuracy. Wow, okay, we got instantly punished, eh? That stung, but you're not the only one who can hit hard when it counts. Yeah, that crunch hurt. I really needed to hit that the first time. Sliggoo. So, you're Dragon. Let's try this. I don't think this will hit us with a fire. I don't imagine it would go for a fire type attack on Medicham if this is the switch in. Yeah, it's just a straight Dragon Pulse. That's fine. Let's hit it with an Ice Punch. We'll keep it. This thing is now going to hit us with a fighting type move. It should anyway. So let's swap, because this thing also will resist an electric type attack. So it's pretty decent into Palmy. This doesn't affect me. That's fine. So I think we just hit it with Hex. We'll resist that. Okay, that's a crit. I don't know if we get kill. Let's see. I was gonna say, even with its own crit, we should survive that, and we can't be paralyzed from the spark. Okay, so that does get the finish. Like, I think I was thinking it probably did, but there was a small part of me that's like, is it enough? Is it enough? Okay, so Meowscarada. So this should be ace. It's gonna terrestrialize into grass. So our best answer is maybe Macargo. This is neutral. So this is Flower Trick. Let's see what this comes out with. Because unfortunately, I can't terrestrialize my guy. I guess the other option is Fortress, right? Fortress eats it pretty well as well, defensively. Fortress was probably the better switch here, thinking about it. Because it actually resists. Okay. Yeah, we can't stay in. Yeah, that does way too much. So this is resisted. Okay, yeah, we can eat that all day. Yeah, we can eat that all day. So Bug Bite is our best yeah, Slash does nothing too. Yeah, we can sit here all day. Yeah, I think Flower Trick is your best move, but defensively we have too much defense on this. It resists it too well. Yeah, okay. We tried to throw. We should have just always went Fortress on this. The issue is I didn't really set Fortress up to do anything. Alright, so Nemona down with no deaths. Okay, so I think she will heal us up here, right? Yeah, okay. I don't know if Medichiv's the best. I think Fortress is probably our best lead for resistances. I guess I probably should have checked what items I could put on these guys, but we didn't do that. Okay, alright, okay, so we don't automatically go into the stuff, so that's good. Let's see what items we have. Chesto, Resto, got a bunch of black glasses, a hard rock, quick claw. I don't think anything can take advantage of the loaded dice. Oh, I did not need to buy these. I already had a set. Dang. Okay. And that's a black belt. I have way too many sets of black glasses, eh? I don't think anybody has a draining move to use that with. So like we could, I feel like it'd be better to boost. What do I have in my bag here? Have anything extra in here to use? Soothe Bell, another Heartstone, a Miracle Seed. That might be worth putting in Obama Snow, Silk Scarf, Float Stone. Yeah, we don't have a ton to throw in here, eh? Okay, let's investigate this just to see if we can buy anything that helps with some of our attacks. Sharp beak. Silver powder would be good for one of them. Let's think, what else are we working with here? Honestly, charcoal might be useful. I have a miracle seed already to give Abomasnow, so I don't think that's the play. I'm also not sure that's what I want to do. Because of the recoil I have. I'm wondering if I want to stick with an Ice Punch instead of a Wood Hammer. And yeah, so we'll grab the silver powder. I would really like to boost Rotom, I think. I think that its attack is probably the most important thing. I don't want to necessarily lock it in with a choice scarf though. Let's see if they have the item that boosts. So soft sand, black glasses, twisted spoon. No. Although never melt ice could be useful. Alright, so let's see what we're working with here. So far, we got on here. So we'll give this to you. We'll give that to you. That to you. Yeah, I'm just not sure what to put on Metachamp. Like, I think Metachamp's still pretty decent, but typing wise, it's resisted. So I think we're gonna be using non-stab moves. Because a lot of its non-stab moves also, like those, like that, if we go with Thunder Punch, it has paralysis opportunity as well, which is pretty useful. They are a little scary to put in there defensively, you know what I mean? Because they have that fighting type weakness as well. This is not my normal game. I can't ride over the water. But yeah, if I can get the last... Yeah, if I can boost Rotom's ghost moves, I think that would really help. I swear it's up here. It must be up here. If I can boost Rotom's ghost type attacks, we might be able to just sweep the initial trainers with Rotom. Yeah, because I want to see if I can do this without leveling up Fortress. Unfortunately, I think Fortress... I didn't really factor in the Nemona fight when I was leveling these guys. Yeah, so Spell Tag's what I'm looking for. Well, there's some weird items. Okay, Snowball might be useful for that last gym. Okay, and... Oh, map flipped on me, that's what's going on. Here we are. Okay, let's work with what we got. We're gonna lead Rotom and see if we can just sweep, because it's pretty fast and it's stab now with oh, let me put the item on it. Let me get that item on it at least. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. All right, let's do this gym test. Oh, right. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't be hitting this more than once, because that's just slowing me down. Okay, so first trainer. Okay, Gothita. Okay, so you know about the spell tag. That is what it is. I think we probably just hit Hex. Well, it hit Hypnosis. That sucks. Okay, we ate that. And we're faster, nice. Oh, dang. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Nope. I'm mashing A too much. I'm just too used to hitting the A button. Okay. Oh, whoops. Alright. Is Rotom still asleep? Rotom, are you asleep? Yep. See how bad this hurts. Pretty bad. TBH, pretty bad. That did nothing. Yeah, I can't stay in. We took Psyshock pretty well as Abomasnow. Granted, this is a full Evomon this time. Yeah, okay. That hurt, but also we are... Okay, well this thing's asleep now. We take that. As long as it's not Chesto Berry, we should be fine to knock this thing out in 2 hits. Okay, that was a crit. This thing is defensively better than I thought. Okay, let's pop an Aurora Veil while this thing's definitely asleep. I didn't even know that move could flinch. Alright, we gotta put this guy in, unfortunately. How does this one work again? Pretty slow. Yeah, I might do trick if... Okay, this honestly isn't terrible. Oh, it didn't hit us. Okay. Whoops. We should have just gone for the bug bite. Did its evasion rise? Oh, it's rising its... Oh, gosh. Okay. This thing is +6 evasion. That's crazy. Alright, that is the second one of those down. So this is going to... Oh, it doesn't have the... Going for Calm Mind setup, but it doesn't notably have... Psychic Terrain. I'm just so used to seeing NDD come in and it sets up Psychic Terrain. Alright, actually Bug Bite is just putting in so much work. We're still gonna use Fortress even though we leveled up beyond normal level cap. Just... yeah, I don't have a way of fixing it, and it's supposed to be on the team and it's only 1 level. I just won't... I think there might be somebody else that's under-leveled, so we'll just kind of offset it that way. Yeah, the Hypnosis on the Rotom sucked, because that really threw out the whole thing. Okay, we gotta heal the squad. Yeah, I got 2 underleveled who are probably also gonna see the fight, so I think we're just called square on that one. The fact that Fortress is overleveled, and I just won't level anybody up. If I had remembered that there was an Amona fight, it would have been fine, but I was preparing this team quickly and I forgot. But I'm pretty sure that level didn't make any difference in those fights. I need him for Graph and probably Gardevoir. Yeah, I don't think there's anything Tulip really has that can do too much to me. And she doesn't have anything to take advantage of my weakness of being 4 times weak to fire. Alright, Tulip. Should have saved before I came in here, eh? I think we don't Terastallize because the steel resists a good amount of stuff. Ooh, the defense falling isn't ideal, but I think this is probably the only physical attacker we're gonna face, is the thing. So we take a little extra damage on that one, but I think we can keep you in. Let's... Yeah, if this... Yeah, our Spadef dropping... hurts a lot there. Okay. So... we can't swap into Rotom because we think it probably Shadow Balls again. So let's see how well we can eat. Okay, that's not bad. I'm gonna set up Aurora Veil. Okay, and it gets the crit. Okay, so I got nothing to blank. But let's try Priority Ice Shard and see if we can get the finish. Okay, so this Gardevoir probably goes either Fairy or Psychic on this. And if it's Fairy, the Fire typing's really good here. If it's Psychic, it's going to be kind of rough, but honestly, I don't know what else we're doing with the Cargo. The Aurora Veil, definitely putting in work on that one. Spadef fell. This thing does have Synchronize, so Yawn is not ideal here. So maybe we just try a Lava Plume. That hurt. That did a lot more damage that time. I think we just gotta go down with the ship to get a safe switch into Rotom. This thing has no setup, so going for Yawn isn't gonna do anything. Honestly, it doesn't really matter what we go into here. We're just dead. We just gotta take the sack. I'd rather just take this sack on my Cargo and swap into Rotom Queen. Yeah, that second Psychic did so much more damage. So, once again, we don't want to Synchronize. Oh, Hex, it lives. That is tough. This is going to hurt. Okay, I am notably faster. And we want to keep Obama Snow alive because it has the Powder Snow priority for finish. I think we leave Rotom in. I don't have a great switch into anything really. Maybe we just try a double team. I don't think Hex gets the finish. This thing has a huge special defense. So I think our best answer is probably Medicham. But right now, this thing is probably still going to Moonblast or Psychic. Psychic not great, and Moonblast even worse into Medicham. But I think Medicham's probably our best answer still. So I'm thinking maybe we Thunder Wave. See if we can get a Paralysis off. And then Medicham can potentially move first on the switching. And if, at the very least, if Medicham can drop this thing low enough, we can use the Ice Shard priority on Abomasnow to finish it off. Nice, we go first. We did get the Thunder Wave. There was a little risk with that, but it's good. If it could get paralyzed this turn too, that'd be pretty sick. Don't know if we're gonna get that lucky. Yeah, it goes for Psychic. That, so we're just dead here. Like, that would have been neutral in the meta chain. We could have done it, but Dazzling Gleam was just too terrifying. So we should be faster now, though. And I can Terrasilize Psychic, and we can just Thunder Punch. So now we resist Psychic. The Moonblast is neutral, and so is the Petal Blizzard. And we have pure power, and we are attacking this thing on its physical side, which is much weaker than its special side. And we have Recover. So yeah, so it does still Moonblast. So here is the other thing. I can hit Recover, but even if we get back up to full, that probably gets that. Then we're just hitting Recover. Like Moonblast has too much PP for us to try and PP stall it out. Thunder Punch will not probably get the kill, but we're faster. So the thing is, Thunder Punch won't kill without a crit right now. But hitting Recover really doesn't get us any further ahead, because we're just going to end up back in this position. We're going to have to Thunder Punch again. We're going to go down. Like, I don't... Like, Recover potentially if we get the Paralysis off again. But we're either way, we're relying on a Paralysis turn, I think. Okay, that does get killed. That's surprising. I clearly don't know my calc on that. Okay. So that's fine. Only death is... Well, it's 2 deaths, sorry. We did lose Macargo and we lost Rotom. Macargo, not great. Rotom, not great. Like, would have been nice to potentially have around if we run low on mons to use, but... Like, I think we had to. Maybe we Thunder Wave earlier, but... Okay, so that's Tulip down. Now we gotta do Grusha. So now it's just Grusha and Elite Four. So, oh, speaking of Elite Four, hello, Rika. Really aren't giving you much trouble, are they? Rika! Oh, right, you two haven't met before, have you? This young man is Goose. He's so good with Pokemon, even La Primera. It's taken an interest in him. Oh, wow. But I think the Pokemon on Team Poppy are really strong, too. Like, really strong. Which one of you is stronger, do you think? Well, I'm one of the Elite Four, so I'm more amazing. Now, aren't you just adorable? I know it's hard to believe, but this tiny little one is indeed part of the Elite Four. I hope I get to show you my Pokemon soon, mister. So hurry up and come to the Pokemon League. It's where the pinnacle. It's where the pinnacle Pokemon battle. That's such a big word for this child to be saying. Hey, wait up. Well, you keep the good work. You heard the kid. She's waiting for you. Wait, Poppy, don't leave your pal Rika behind. Okay. All right, let me get my setup here so I can display our new pack. Our new pack for our final gym. Last gym, and then we open a pack for the Elite Four, and then ideally that's it. That will be it. Okay. So let me see. If I get OBS up here, get that going. Wait, what layer is that on? Because that should be displaying something. Oh, it's not active. Okay, now it is. Okay. Unlock so I can center it more. Okay. So we got 2 packs left. I'm gonna save Destined Rivals for Elite Four, because the pack just coincidentally happens to have Cynthia on it, who is a champion, and I think that's funny to do. So, let me wrap around here. Alrighty, toss away the pack. Joltik, I believe we can get Larvesta. We can get it, but unfortunately, I think Volcarona is too high level, which sucks. Metapod. Butterfree, interesting. Black Belt's training, toss that aside. Octillery. A Weezing, eh? I don't know if Weezing is in this game. We'll have to check. Cramorant, it definitely isn't in this game. Grandpa? I'm fixing with ZA. Oh, Wooloo's definitely not in the game, but look at that. We got the nice Hop Wooloo. Is that a Snorlax? I think Snorlax is an option. Snorlax is a big boy. That could be good. Okay. Let me confirm. Oh, that's the mic. Sorry. I'm sorry to anybody listening. Whoops. Okay, so Snorlax, I believe, is definitely in here. Drampa. Cramorant, 90% sure it's not in here. Weezing, Octillery, I think might be obtainable. Metapod, Larvesta, and Joltik. Okay. So let us ask the Google machine what we can do here. The issue is I'm a little messed up because of ZA and Leaf Green. What is in which game now? Because I've been playing way too many different Pokemon games. Not that there's ever playing too many, but you know what I mean? Like, it is tough to recall what is where. So, Metapod, I think, might have last appeared in... I think it might have its last appearance in one of these games in Scarlet, or not Scarlet Violet, Sword and Shield. Yeah, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, it has a learn set. What about in Gen 9? Metapod does not learn any moves. Just confirm that's not a weird, like, it actually just doesn't have a learn set, but Butterfree does. But I'm pretty sure it doesn't. So that's unfortunate, because I really like Butterfree as a mon. So we'll take Metapod out. I know Larvesta is in here, but... and it would be so good type-wise, honestly. But I don't think we get it in I think it's too high level. Like, its Flame Body could come in handy, but yeah, it's 59. Our level cap is 48. We're so far off. So far off. I mean, we're going to take it, probably. Well, I mean, we're going to take everything we can get here because we're down to 6 available, I believe. Because I'm pretty sure Cramorant's not in here, and the Wooloo is not. But, gosh, look at this art. I got a really good Lily one, too, in one of these packs, so... We're making out decently on those. I don't know if they're worth anything, but they look really cool. Joltik Upside might evolve. We're getting pretty late in the game, so some of the Unova mons actually do evolve now. Did you know Joltik gets compound eyes too? Yeah, Joltik is 36. I am pretty sure that, yeah, this thing has a learn set in here. Get Sucker Punch, honestly, kind of good. Not like stellar into where we're going, but like priority base 70 move is always kind of good. Yeah. Are we a special or physical attacker? Galvantula. We're more of a special. We'll probably still run the Sucker Punch, but funny thing is, what's our level cap? It's 48, right? Dang it. Joltik does get Bug Buzz, but Joltik gets it at 48, which is a bit annoying because I think we want the defensive stats that we get from Galvantula. Stab Bug Buzz would have been great, but we might just be Electro Webbing instead. Yeah, the issue is I think Weezing had like a big thing going on for it in... Oh wait, but it must be in this game because there was a whole strats around neutralizing gas, and so like it's available. It might not be capturable, but it definitely has a... Oh, Galarian Weezing is also in here. We just pulled regular, and I don't really... Despite the fact Galarian is arguably better, we're probably just going to go with regular. Let's see where I can pick one up. It does get Heat Wave, actually. That's pretty good. I think it's just transferable in, so we're going to have to just hatch one. We might have to actually pull it from our Sword and Shield file, because I don't know if I have one in my Scarlet and Violet one. Pretty sure Remoraid is somewhere in... Oh. Haha, funny. Looks like Octillery is not in Scarlet and Violet, but Weezing is. Okay, so that's not ideal. Honestly, Drampa would have been a decent pickup into most places, except for the fact this is the Ice type gym, where it has a weakness. But good news, everyone! We can't use it anyway. Snorlax, please be usable. Pretty sure you are, but maybe not. They do Game Freak loves you. Oh, it gets thick fat. Oh, it gets thick fat. We should maybe see if we can give it thick fat. It's a friendship evil. That's gonna be a little annoying. As a Gen 9 learn set, we can do it. We'll have to check if I have it in my... Yeah, so it has no location, I believe, but it's another one we can transfer in. Okay, which I think we're going to do with most of these guys right now, honestly. Because I think Galvantula is also, like... Yeah, locked behind Blueberry Academy. So we're going to have to do a lot of transferring here. But this is our team. Low-key, Weezing might be the GOAT. Weezing with Heat Wave. Okay, so let's save this file. Let's go into my main file. We're gonna hatch a couple. We're gonna hatch these different mons. Like I said, I'm not sure that some of them aren't just in my Scarlet and Violet file, because, or not Scarlet and Violet, my Sword and Shield. Because if they aren't part of the normal decks, I might not have transferred them into Scarlet and Violet, and I wasn't using these for competitive or anything like that. So, we should update. We got badges though. We got one more badge. Okay, so. Let us see what we're working with here. Yeah, I won't cheat. I was really considering trying to boost it with that Volcarona, but that is not part of the challenge. Okay. So we'll do the Larvesta, then we'll do Joltik. I should check if I have Wheezing and Snorlax in this file. I'm gonna take a guess and say no. So we might be having to slowly hatch those guys in... Oh, maybe I do. Okay, we do have a Wheezing. What about a Snorlax? Went by it, eh? There it is. We have a couple. Fortunately, they're all like level 75. Yeah, they are all like level 75. Okay. I was like, can I just steal a Snorlax rather than having to do the friendship evil with Munchlax? But we'll just feed it some berries and hope it evolves. Alright, so this should be the second last time we have to do this. Alright, let's get this Larvesta. We'll get a Larvesta egg, we'll get a... Snorlax, we'll get everything going here, and then... This, I think, other than Larvesta, maybe, this will be faster than trying to hunt up the other guys. Alright, let's burn some time here. Cancel, get me out of there. Come on, guys. Give me an egg. Give me an egg. Okay, that's one egg. Okay, good. Okay. Let's grab that out of the box. Along with our next friend. Okay, it's in the same box as my Volcarona. Actually, the egg won't be though, will it? The egg will be here. And then let's grab Joltik, should be this way. Well, there's a Wheezing, honestly. Let's grab that. Yeah, if we can get this Wheezing done. Come on, give me an egg. There it is. Let's go. Okay, and end this picnic. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, we grab this. Oh, hey, there's Snorlax. Is Snorlax furry? I don't know why, but I never really pictured Snorlax as furry. Like, I thought that was just, like, skin. Oh, I guess I should. I resized my thing. Let me, in fairness, I'm just hatching eggs. Like, this is not the, exciting part of the gameplay. Alright, so that'll give us Snorlax. And now we just need to find a Joltik, which should be here. We'll put you in the party. Despite how much I like Snorlax, I don't think I've really used it in newer gens a lot. But it's pretty bulky. I mean, I didn't check if the one I used is going to give me thick fat, which I guess I should have checked. It's probably actually going to give me its hidden ability, isn't it? Because of, I bet you the one I got was from a raid that I used. That is what it is. Thick fat would have been better, but we'll make it work. Come on. Come on, you tick. Come on, you tick. Come on, you tick. Give me an egg. Joltik, give me an egg. Give me a Joltik egg. You're the last one. Last one, and then we can level you up. I don't think I have to fight any trainers for this next gym either. I think we can just, like... I think we do the challenge, and then we just go right into battling Grusha. We'll see how the challenge goes, because I can't remember if I needed to use boosting to beat it previously. Because I have not got any buffs right now on my Miraidon. Bug be crawling around. Okay, guys. You gotta pay attention to each other so that I can get this egg that I need. Egg, come on. Last one. Last one for this round, anyway. Thanks, Phil. Thanks. I just realized you were here because I had that up on a separate screen. I got the thing fixed though. Okay. Where'd my egg go? Here it is. We swap you. We'll put you back where you belong. Gotta reorganize these boxes after this is all done because I messed them all up. Where are you? We put you back on the party. Alright, alright, alright. We get this squad, we fight the last gym. Then it's Elite Four champion time. So there's our coughing. That's one down. Okay. Kind of want the Munchlax, not gonna lie, to hatch sooner rather than later. Okay, it's gonna be the last one to hatch, isn't it? So I don't get any footstep bonuses off of it. Alright. Oh my gosh, it actually is going to be the last one. Crazy. You were the second egg. Although I think it does have a long time to hatch. I thought Larvesta might be longer. But I guess that was the first egg. No, I guess Snorlax was the third, so it really didn't get any extra help. Larvesta probably was the longest, but it had a couple extra footsteps from getting the other ones set up. Okay. So we got to Friendship Berry up this Munchlax. What do I have? A lot of Friendship Berry. Kelpsia Friendship? So honestly, this would normally reprint kind of bad, but this thing has no EVs at this point. So let's test and see how that worked for us. Okay. So let's just give it a medium candy. Like, Covet is just better than Tackle. Nice. Okay. I might have given it too many friendship berries, but honestly, I could not be bothered to have to play that merry-go-round game of figuring out whether or not it was going to work. Okay, Munchlax evolves into Snorlax. Alright. Now, we're level 48 level cap. I'm gonna shoot. Its EXP curve is smaller than I thought. Sick. Okay, cool. Should have been more careful. Okay, so we're gonna have to hatch another egg. That's annoying. Okay, this thing has to have a serious EXP curve, right? It does not have a big one either. Okay. Honestly, are we physical or special? We look like we're this one is a physical. Okay. Yeah. We're probably using Flame Charge to boost our speed because there's no auto world where Larvesta is living a lot of these things. Okay, Leech Life. Actually kind of good here, maybe. Okay. I think we gotta pop a large and see how that fares. Okay, pop a couple more larges. Bug Buzz, I think will be better than Struggle Bug. Okay, and we can pop one more, I think. Okay, so that takes us one level below. Okay, no more than 2 of these guys. No. No. Yes. What does Haze do? You know what? You know what? Yeah. Just in case. Oh, Sludge Bomb is better than Sludge, so yeah, we're gonna teach you that. Toxic? Yeah, you know what? Why not? Okay. And okay, we can definitely pop one more of these. Is this gonna be a physical poison attack? No. I think we take the guaranteed accuracy in this fight. I don't think I can risk leveling it up more. Okay, we can definitely do 2. Electro Web's big, Bug Bite's good. No. T-Wave is pretty good, honestly. Don't think Absorb's really going to get a whole lot of mileage in this one. So let's just ignore that for now. Electro Ball. I mean, we'll probably click that before Fury Cutter, but I think it's probably going to be mostly Electro Web. I think our speed controls Electro Web over. Yeah, we're gonna grab Sucker Punch. Honestly, over Electro Ball, just for that priority. I don't think Slash, even with the high crit rates, what we're looking for. Discharge. Ooh, that's interesting. Base 80. This is only base 55. So let me just check Grusha's team here again real quick. Does it have anything that Bug would be good for? Not really. It's a dragon flying that's gonna tear into ice, ice bug, and ice and ice. Now, if it had like an Abomasnow where I could maybe get some mileage out of Bug Bite, maybe. Yeah, so we'll evolve the Joltik. The Learn Set gets a little higher level for some stuff, but I think for the most part that Learn Set's probably fine. Ooh. Sticky Web speed control off the bat might actually be very useful in this fight. Not that anything they have is like, I don't think anything they have is particularly fast, but just knowing that I will be the fastest is good to know. We can get away with one more of these, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Screech at 44 is crazy. That went a little deeper into 47 than I would have liked, but okay. So I just gotta go and get another Snorlax now, annoyingly, because I messed that up. Otherwise, we could fight the gym, but you messed up. So you messed up, kid. Okay, so these are 4 of what we're working with. Put Colossal back for now. Is my egg power still going? It is, okay. Egg power is still going, so this shouldn't take too long to do. Unfortunately, this is like a waste of so many resources now. Because we wasted the berries to evolve it, we wasted the candy to do it, and it's like, ugh. Unfortunate. Call back in Miraidon here. And then we're just gonna sit and wait for a hot second. Now this thing should already be like max friendship at this point, so I think if that has an impact on breeding, yeah, this thing's already way higher friendship. I feel like it might. Can't remember. Nope. Wake up, Snorlax. You got a job to do. You got all those berries for a reason now. Get going. Alright, Ditto. We're almost done, man. We're almost done, my friend. We're almost done. You just gotta get me. You know, even with egg power too, this is rough. Alright, you know what? You know what? That's not what I was wording. I meant to do this. Okay. We're gonna speed this up. The fastest way that I can. I can't level that thing up. I don't have an extra Munchlax, right? If I do, it's probably too high level because I think it's only available in DLC. Yeah, it's just the one. Okay, never mind. We're not wording. The only other option would be to try and catch a Munchlax in like Legends Arceus now at this point to get a lower level one. Come on, guys. Come on. Oh, I need to have the thing in my dang party. Okay, teach the click. What does stockpile do again? It's just better defense curl, eh? So the Munchlax is still evolving. Alright, so I get away with at least one more of those. Low-key Heavy Slam is actually kind of good into this gym. And then get at least two of those. High horsepower is not great for this gym specifically. Hammer Arm is kind of good, but we might just be able to get away with Heavy Slam. Okay. Why am I trying to fly in this game? Okay. Alright, let us... I think Snorlax might just sweep this, to be completely honest. Like, the Heavy Slam doesn't go super hard into two of these guys, but Frostmoth, it should take out. And then neither one of them have anything to really resist a Body Slam. And then Altaria, I really don't know how strong Altaria is. Like what its weight is. Hello, Screamtail, how are you? Alright, we'll put these four into a box here. Oh, I don't want to pick that up. Okay. Yeah, I think Snorlax is our carry here. So far so good. We're about to take on Grusha. I was just getting my team set up for that gym. And now we're about to head over there and fight the group. Like, I don't know if we're going to go right into the gym fight. I can't actually remember if I have to do anything besides that sliding challenge to battle Grusha. But we're gonna go over there, do Grusha's gym challenge, fight Grusha, and then we'll open up one more pack to fight the Elite Four with. And hopefully finish the run. I think I've already been here, yes. So I can just fly right to this gym. I have... Alright, cool. Wrong save file. This is the save file I wanted. Well, thank you for subscribing, Screamtail. Appreciate that. I take it based on your username, you're a fan of Pokemon and specifically Screamtail? There we go. Yeah, this is the save file I wanted. Okay. I was getting a little concerned with that load screen there, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so... yeah, I don't know how I deduced that together. Okay, so let us make sure we have the right team. So, we cannot use you anymore. And we cannot use you anymore. Oh, you found some Manectric. A feller Gen 3 fan, I see. My favorite is Mudkip. But Manectric is cool. Manectric was one of the mons I used to run on my team in Sapphire all the time. But Screamtail, I do like Screamtail a lot. There are a lot of the Paradox Pokemon that I like as redesigns of ones we've known for a while. I think they did a pretty decent job at that. Okay. Do I have to fight Omona again? Goose! Uh-oh. It's finally time for your last gym, right? I heard from Rika, but I'm 0% worried about you. I know you got this. Even La Primera seems like she wants to keep an eye on you. Maybe I'll go find her so we can cheer you on together when you battle the gym leader. So go have a battle that's fruitful for you and for the crowd. Oh, thank goodness. I didn't prep for that fight again. I was really worried. Okay. Select as party lead. Okay. So, I think we'll have something after the challenge, but if we have to actually fight somebody... what's my favorite Paradox? Yeah, so my... well, I came to this one on my way to the 5th gym, so I could purposely just fly back here after. What's my favorite Paradox, you ask? I really like Fluttermane. That could be because I've watched too much VGC. Thanks, Phyllis. I will try my best to win this. What else are we doing here? We can grab the charcoal from here. Somebody has charcoal. I know somebody has charcoal. Okay. Give to another Pokemon to put on there. What boosts poison? There's got to be an item that boosts it. And then... yeah, let me see. Let me just... we'll do the gym challenge. I think Snorlax carries this, honestly. Okay, good. I think it's just this time challenge, so then we can just fight Grusha. Alright, let's go ride down the side of a mountain in shorts and a t-shirt. Okay, so... favorite Gen 9? Ooh, good question. Okay, so I have no boosts, so we're just doing this raw because I have not done any of the Titan quests, so Low kicks is pretty cool, but I don't know if that's my favorite. I was gonna see if I could grab that in. Anyway, okay, we did it. Let me look up the Gen 9 Pokemon here. Alright. You know what? It's probably, of all of the Gen 9 ones that they added, it might be Palafin, because I kind of like that one. I'm gonna need some more packs if I am gonna beat the DLC with this challenge. I'll have to think about it, because I haven't been to Kitakami or the Blueberry Academy in this save file. I might do Blueberry Academy under this sort of rule set. I just don't know with Kitakami, there's not really gyms or anything to... Yeah, Zero to Hero is a really good ability. It definitely get outclassed later. But I might just do... Yeah, I might do the Blueberry Academy because you can kind of have those checkpoints with the Elite Four and the champion in that one. Versus Kitakami, I could probably piece it out, but it's a little more fluid, the progression of what you're doing. So I might just play the Kitakami file on my own time and then set that up so I can do Blueberry Academy under this one. And just do like the whole Elite Four run on that. I should have probably checked if I was gonna get more items, but anyway, we ball. Yeah, Kitakami is pretty story heavy, but of that story, like I just there's so many story points that how do I like determining which ones are the ones I would want to create new teams for is where I wonder if I have the challenge. Okay, I feel like Heavy Slam should do some serious damage here. Tailwind could be a bit annoying. Heavy Slam was good. It's heckin' windy. Beartick. I think we stay in. I don't think this has anything super great for this. So let me look at my squad again, what I'm working with. Yeah, so this is Terrifier. That's probably the only thing, but there's no reason defensively to get it. It would get a damage boost. That's Terra Bugs. There's really not a reason to do that because we don't even have a bug type attack. Terra Poison. I don't like. I'm wondering if. So the thing is, if Snorlax goes down, but Snorlax has huge HP. So Beartick being able to take it down without a stab super effective move is going to be pretty bulky. Oh yeah, I can get rid of that. Maybe, if OBS wants to cooperate. Well, now I can get rid of it, but OBS is wonky, so that might prove a problem. Okay, so now we got the paralysis. So even with its tailwind, I think we're faster. And a body slam should get the finish. Oh, it's still faster. That's wild. I didn't think these things were that fast. Okay. So we're keep in for now. So Titan is faster than Beartic. And it's not paralyzed and it's under Tailwind. So it does have liquidation. That's a bit of a problem for swapping into Larvesta. I think what we maybe do here is we Electro Web to try and slow this thing down. Also, if it does go for the liquidation, then we resist. I realize it's neutral, right? Okay, yeah, it did go liquidation, so Larvesta would have been a bad switch in here. Its Tailwind is petered out. That's good for us. We should now be faster, so let's discharge. I probably should have got the magnet. Yeah, there was Ice Spinner. Stab Ice Spinner. So we know we're faster. So... Oh, right, it has priority Ice Shard. Annoying! Okay. Annoying, but now... Let's see, we might be faster. Unfortunately, our stats are kind of trash, you know? So, yeah, okay, this thing is still faster. Oh, we got the burn, so... Honestly, that might be the best we could have hoped for out of Larvesta. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. So we won't be able to get a poison off, but... Oh yeah, we ate that. We ate that Ice Spinner. Okay. Crit doesn't really matter, because we're just going to get it this time, plus the burn. Okay, we're gonna leave this in. So we know that this thing is going to go Terra, it's gonna go Ice type. It has a Moonblast, we're fine with that. It has Dragon Pulse for stab, that's a little annoying. It has Hurricane for stab, that's a little annoying. It probably hits us Ice Beam. I think we can maybe try a Smoke Screen here. Oh, it hits the Hurricane without weather. That's crazy. Okay. Let's... I think we're gonna sack here now. So let's hit the self-destruct button in case it misses its attack. It did not miss its attack. Okay, so this thing is probably faster than Snorlax. Which is annoying. Oh, it just doesn't miss. super cool if you'd miss a hurricane that is not that accurate of a move. Alright, we have to go again. I think that was winnable, but... yeah, the fact that it hit 3 hurricanes in a row. Is rough. Okay. That's the wrong save file. Let me see if I can fix OBS while we're here. The issue is I can't close it because stream would crash. Okay, we fixed OBS now. Yeah, it is what it is. Work with what we got. Okay. Listen, man. Listen, if he could have missed one hurricane. Hitting every single hurricane, even after I... if I hadn't a smoke screened, we would have won because I could have done the damage. But I honestly thought the hurricane, he'd miss us. He'd miss it at some point, but he just didn't. So, yeah, I should have just clicked the damage button. Because Weezing would have done enough chip damage that Snorlax would have got the kill. We know now. We're just finish it off now. Heavy Slam should kill again. Didn't need the crit. Okay, so then they bring in Bear Tick. We know this thing is faster in Tailwind. I wonder if we just did this instead to try and preserve Snorlax health and to burn Tailwind turns so that it can be faster than some of these guys again. I mean, Terrain Lavestar only output increases damage, but it has to actually survive a hit, is our big problem. So Icicle Crash probably does a decent amount of damage. Yeah, it still does a lot. Okay, and he got flinch. That sucks. Okay, we Sucker Punch here. Okay, that burned 2 Tailwind turns at least. Okay. Tailwind is dead. This thing has no water moves. It does have ground, unfortunately. But so increases my speed. This thing goes for Earthquake. Technically, Earthquake is neutral, but also we're Larvesta. Flame Wheel. Okay, it has Aqua Jet. Okay. Now we bring in the Lax. Our weight difference isn't that big. It's still faster. I'm slow. I'm heckin' slow. Okay. We know we can take the Titan, and now we have a little extra help with it. So let's Terrastallize here for the damage boost. Yeah, the issue with Heavy Slam right now on Snorlax is I don't know how different our weight distributions are. Like, I think the Titan still weighs a lot, whereas Body Slam is like fixed base power. Plus, I have Silk Scarf on Snorlax. Sucks that these things are all somehow faster. Like, these guys are not fast. Not that Snorlax is like the pinnacle of speed, but still crazy. Okay, so now we have a full health Altaria, and I have a full health Leasing in the back. So let's hit it with a Heavy Slam. Just took it to about half last time. And it hits the Hurricane. I live that. Heavy Slam takes it just over half. Okay, we definitely go down here. We know Altaria is going to be faster, no matter what we do. So there's no point in switching out and trying to preserve Snorlax at this point. So we just go Heavy Slam. It probably Ice Beams again, but on the off chance it Hurricanes, we can miss. Okay. Okay, got a crit. The crit did not matter. Okay. So now we bring in the Wheezing. That gives us neutralizing gas. It honestly doesn't super matter for this thing's ability. So we Sledge Bomb. We live a Hurricane. We saw how much damage Hurricane did before. Oh gosh. Oh! Is the poison gonna take it out? Oh, we did! Oh, we got lucky on that. The poison damage clutch up. All right. This thing never missed a Hurricane. It's not that accurate of a move. Yeah. All right. I actually do have to end now, but before I hop off, I'm going to open my last pack, which is the one that's going to determine the Elite Four team. And then I will get that prepped to... I think I might change my schedule and stream tomorrow and try and finish this run. Yeah, I promised some friends that we would do something tonight, so I gotta hop off now. But I will be back tomorrow, probably around 8:30 EST to try and finish this run. But let's end on the note of seeing what the heck we are going to be working with. Because that will also allow me to grab and hatch those ones, because that is honestly the biggest time sink. Okay. So now that I got OBS doing what I want again, our last pack is a Destined Rivals with Cynthia on it. That I will probably never be able to get into. Yeah. All right, now this is a big pack because this next one is a lot of different type variations. Okay, Staryu, that's not awful. There's a ground type that could be useful for. Ekans, I believe. Yeah, we can get it because it's in Kitakami. That's not bad. Rellor. Not super great. Mankey? Annihilate is actually so good. Annihilate is a big pickup. That's a good pickup. Hippowdon? That's not bad into the steel one either. They kind of doubles up with the Mankey, but we can make that work. Ogerpon! I don't think... Okay, well, yeah, it's a good thing I cracked this open, because, I'm gonna play the Kitakame DLC tomorrow to get this thing. Well, there we go. That's a mod. It's a good thing I'm cracking this now, because we wouldn't be... I'd be canceled. I'd be done tonight anyway, because we got to play the whole we got to play a good chunk of the Kitakame DLC to get this guy. But that's going to be big. Team Rocket's Giovanni. That means nothing. Scrafty, I think, is in the game. Oh, Clamperl. I mean, not great for that, but look at that art. That's pretty cool. And then... Sneasel. Okay. Okay. We can work with the Sneasel. We can make that work. Okay. Because I believe... Yeah, Sneasel's in the game, because Sneasler, like, tore apart VGC. So we definitely can take a Sneasel. That's not bad for the... Ice type isn't bad for the Dragon. Gotta check. I think Scrafton might be in here. Not sure. Ogerpon, definitely in here. Listen, listen, listen. Full art is awesome. I'm not gonna lie. That's a great thing. Doesn't help with the challenge. And you maybe missed it. I pulled another full art earlier too that also did not help with the challenge. Where is it? Where is it? I think it's in this pile over here. Oh no, I set it aside somewhere else. Yeah, you know. This is what we pulled right before Grusha's gym. That Hops Wooloo full art. Like, look at that. That's awesome. Can't use it though. It does look cool. It does look very cool. It does look very cool. It is great art. I'm gonna add it to the collection. Like, it's going in the collection. Don't worry. But right now the focus is on what we can work with here, which is honestly a lot. Annihilate and Ogerpon are huge. So anyway, hopefully I will maybe see you tomorrow around 8:30. Anyone that wants to watch me do the finale, yeah, Annihilate, big. That's so good for a couple of their mons, especially the Steel type trainer, and also like the champion. And Ogerpon is a legendary. All right, but I am going to go to my ending screen for tonight. Good night. Have a good day tomorrow, and I hope to see some people around tomorrow for the finale, the final finale. Good night. Bye-bye.